Identity wars. Here's a good example about what I'm talking about. So there's nobody on the planet that knows that I like these kind of pencils when doing carpentry work. I went in there, they were on sale, 5 for $1, bought 10 of them. Keep one in this car, the other car, one at one house, one another. Take one to work, put one in one toolbox, another toolbox. But these, so when I grabbed these, because I like to use those, or you just take your knife and sharpen it and mark your wood and cut it, you know. And so my point is, things like that, let's say you're married and you go to Home Depot and you grab something, even your wife doesn't even know, you know, let's say you're doing some carpentry work and putting a door up or building a deck or something. Even your wife don't even know that you like those pencils. And so people don't even know you. And so they're trying to project an identity on you that they don't even know. Nobody on the planet knew that I like to have these pencils hanging around because I do a lot of woodwork. Nobody on the planet knew that till now. So how can, if a person doesn't walk with you 24/7, they really can't know you. Only God knows you, you know. Only God knows your heart. Only God really knows your motives. And it's really a big deal. Nobody's talking about it. Maybe they are and I just haven't found it or looked it up, but it's really a big deal. I think people think about it. I believe people really believe that this is a big deal because you see it with the narcissist, people who escape a narcissist. They say, they didn't even know me. I don't know them. They don't know me. And when you go to work, they don't know you. They don't know all your gifts and all your skills and talents. They don't have a clue. And so you go to work, and let's say it's a coworker thinks they know you and tries to put something on you that's not even you. What about that? You work with them 8 hours a day, and they don't even know you. And you don't know them. I mean, think about that, really. I'm going to do some research on this and maybe do 3 or 4 videos on it. The next one, hopefully, this will be number 2. The next one, hopefully, will be more educational, more in depth. I'll probably have to look up some Bible verses about identity and your identity in Christ and all that. So when you're dealing with a saved person, you should look at them, and I think Charles Stanley said this one time. When you're dealing with a saved person, you see them in Christ. You don't see them as the old Adam. Even though they might act in the old Adam sometimes, that's not their true identity. If they're serious, if they're really saved, if they're really born again, and you're talking to them, you see them in Christ. But when they start saying stupid stuff, you just walk off and say, hey, I'll talk to you later. Hang up the phone, I'll talk to you later. Because that's not their true identity, and you don't want to be a part of that. Your true identity is in Christ and Christ alone. Nobody on the planet would have expected me to come out of Home Depot with a bunch of pencils, carpenter pencils. Nobody's seen me do carpentry work. Nobody's seen me paint. Nobody's seen me enjoy doing remodeling, crawling under the house. Nobody's seen me crawling under the house, doing electrical work, plumbing work, whatever, roofing work. Nobody's seen me put a roof on a house. How can they know you when they don't even have a clue what you do during the day? They don't know you. They're just projecting an identity that's not real. And the identity that they're projecting is to make them feel good. So let's say you have some enemies online who try to project some kind of identity, false identity. It's not even you, not even close to you. And they try to project something onto you. I remember when I first started, when I had all them had 10,000 subscribers, I'd have these witches come on and say, "Who are you?" "What do you mean, who am I?" "Can't you hear me? I'm telling you who I am right now. I'm seated in the heavenlies in Christ. Faith alone in Jesus alone." "Yeah, but who are you?" "I just told you." It reminds me of when I went to marriage. I didn't want to go, but I went just to make her happy. My wife said, "Let's go to marriage." I said, "Okay, I'll go." And we sat in there, and she told the guy, he said, "What's the problem?" I said, "I don't know." "You had to ask her." "Well, all he talks about is the Bible." "Yeah." "Was he like that when you married him?" "Yeah." "Then why did you expect him to change when you married him?" So she was trying to get me to change my identity, or she had some kind of projection some kind of fantasy island projection, false identity. She didn't even know me. Why are you trying to project some identity on me that's not me? You see? People can't fathom that you spent 10 years of your life decoding it 24/7, 7 days a week, every moment, every waking moment. Even while you're working, you're thinking about it. While you're working, that's all you thought about 24/7, 7 days a week. Some people can't even fathom that. When I tell people I haven't listened to music in 7 years, or TV, I don't watch TV. Now I have watched some movies and stuff, don't get me wrong. But I'm talking about I ain't had a TV in the house in 20 some years, 25 years. But when you don't come home and turn the TV on, or you don't turn the radio on for 7 years, 20 years, people cannot fathom that. When you do cut the noise off, what you're going to see is it's all a repeat. It's all vanity. It's all preaching Jesus. It's either preaching the flesh or preaching the spirit. That building preaches the structure, the building fitly framed together, the church. That building points to the church. That building points to the church. It's all the same. Everything that you look at has already been said and been told and been done and prophesied. Everything points to a deeper level. This guy broke down on the side of the road here. That's already happened before. Everything that you look at, it's already happened before. Everything has a deeper meaning. And so your identity is deeper than what people project, you know. They think they know you, and they don't. They really don't know you. Now, you can say and do stuff that gets on their nerves, and they don't want to be around you. The truth is, they don't really know you. And to be honest with you, you really don't know yourself until you go through something. And then God is really the only one that knows you. In the grand scheme of things, God is the only one that knows you. Like, I don't even know why I'm going in this store, but there's a hunger pain. There's some kind of nutrient that I need, or something that I'm not really hungry, but I don't even know how to explain it. There's some kind of nutrient I'm missing, and I can feel it in my bones.